by photographs and reading.
You know, Hong Kong and China is different.
Yeah, I know that because of the agreement that was made out of the British Empire and this banking and investments in Hong Kong and other functions where China has gone through the Second World War. General Chiang Kai-shek was relieved and had to go to Formosa, Taiwan, and then Chairman Mao had the revolution and did the famous swimming. He brought China into the new age, which was necessary. But there were problems, particularly when he introduced one child to one family. That caused problems in certain parts of China where there were no women. The men were like this. Then there was the student uproar, revolution, and a number of intellectuals and painters and people in the arts who were always liberal, and that liberal in the sense of...
China is a very good country.
It's ancient.
But under the Communist Party control, right now it changed a lot.
Well,
Chinese and the Hong Kongness is totally different.
oh yeah.
Yeah, they speak different. One is Mandarin, one is Cantonese. They writing, they are Chinese, they writing is the simple.
How many dialects are there in China?
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Hundreds perhaps.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
But Hong Kongness is under more than 100 if the Great British.
Yeah.
So the traditional is different.
Very British.
Yeah, Great British.
British rule, British way to do it.
You know
also,
the Londons.
Also because of capitalism and the idea of socialism in Europe and socialism outside of Europe have had a difficult time trying to bring a common economy of trade. Now look at Cuba. Cuba and Batista was very bad.
Yeah.
I know.
Just like
Cuba, so came Fidelito Castro. He did a lot for the country, but being close to the United States are paranoid against China, against particularly Russia. They don't understand it. The only people in European history who could understand these things was the Habsburg Empire, the Austro-Hungarian Empire.
Yes.
It lasted over 700 years, from Spain
And
to Holland,
Hungary.
to old Yugoslavia, to Bulgaria, and so on. All this area, they were able to finally defeat the Turkish Empire, Ottoman Empire, out of Europe.
Yeah.
that is
And
history.
keep it. But they had many languages, as China has, many ways of living, as China has, and they had the problems with minorities, as China has now, beginning.
Oh, yes.
And then the different classes. I say China is becoming the world's wealthiest country, but the distribution has failed, because in the countrysides and the further away you get from Hong Kong,
Yeah.
the further you
Yes.
have difficulties.
In the future, Chinese in the China may be very good, but recently Chinese people, they are very suffer. They were very suffer. They have to pay for, because the Communist Party to control everything.
Yeah.
Even though you don't have to feed, you go to the internet, and they control the Hong Kong. What happened? The purpose is want to show to the Taiwan. Let Taiwaners know. I am very kindness to train the Hong Kong people. You should come back to the China. But I think that is not successful.
Well, Chinese are known for their cuisine, being one of the world's leading cuisines.
We see.
China is also known to be some of the most astute businessmen.
Oh, they just like the Jewish people. They only the focus is on the money. They don't care the freedom. They don't care the human right.
When I
They
was
allow everything. They
when I-
just only looking for the money.
when I was a child, we went to San Francisco,
Mm-hmm.
and I became enamored with Chinatown.
Oh.
There you saw the old Chinese man who probably worked on the rails to, as you know,
They
from
make the-
San
they
Francisco,
make the railway,
New
yeah.
York,
Yeah, the
to
railway.
the Mississippi.
Yeah, yeah.
Mississippi.
But the conditions were very hard. Only the very poor Chinese, the coolie, could do such a job. And they imported these coolies. They worked. And they put their money aside. When they were finished, they went back to San Francisco, or they went to New York, and they started cleaning. And
Yeah,
if you
you know
wanted,
more
if a
history,
man
yeah.
wanted a white shirt, that the Emperor of Japan would say, went to the Chinese horn. I've seen this with my own eyes. If you wanted to eat well, you went to Chinatown and you looked in the window and you saw where the Chinese ate. You went in there, you got good service, you got really tremendous food, and there was very little money. And they worked. They didn't have hours. They worked sometimes 24
The
hours.
overseas Chinese, they working so hard.
Yeah. And what is the first thing that the Chinese father or grandfather does? He gets his children educated.
Yes.
They
That's their
believe in
tradition.
work. Now they work too much. I'm a lazy man. They work too much to enjoy life. But they have a moral attitude that is necessary for their conditions.
That is
And
true.
they believe in their children. And the children, traditionally, who knows what's happening today? Traditionally, the older people had great respect. It's part of their religion in China.
Yeah, that's true.
Huh? It's part of it to respect and to pray at the grave to ask for advice from the old who have died. And
Well, anyway, we are in a hurry.
Oh.
I let you go.
God bless
okay?
you.
Yeah.
Take care.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
Yes.
You are my hero.
Yeah.
Wow, my goodness.
Keep exercise, huh?
Yeah, very
well,
nice.
That's what one does. Eat well and
Well,
and
and
love well.
enjoy your life.
Yeah.
Enjoy your ride.
And to think. One must think. First of all, one must look. One must listen.
Listen.
One must keep one mouth shut. Listen to the others. That makes you think. And you see differently. You speak differently. Afterwards.
Thank you for your advice. Thank you. Bye bye.